To everybody.
Yo, yo,
Everybody.
yo, 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 yo. Hold on. We'll be right back. Let me just do
Lisa.
this real fast. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it.
Wait a
That
second. Wait a
that's
second.
supposed to
You're
be.
watching the Brothers of Legacy. We don't stand out. We stand up.
There
Deborah.
it is.
There it is. Deborah, good morning. Thank you.
Two, two,
Lisa, good
two.
morning. I'm trying, Lisa. I need to hire a technical assistant to handle all that. What up, Mama Coriy? And when I mean hire, I mean I need a volunteer.
Anybody else
What up?
be break dancing? Anybody else be break dancing when they listen to it? I'd be like,
Right.
like, oh yeah.
All right.
Oh. Take it.
Thank you.
Morning, Mama Corey. Morning, Lisa. Hey, Deborah. My mom spells her name that way.
Let's see. Mama Coriy in the building.
She was like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
She was like, I've been here since 8:26, y'all.
She
was like, I've been here. Like, come on.
Right. Oh man. So yeah, this morning just some extra stuff kind of popped up. Miscommunication between the wife and I. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it on the head. Probably it's more my fault. Just the way I was setting things up. So we're here. We're here in the building. And I was about to tell Larry something. I was about to share some stuff. And I said, you know what? I'm going to share it with the people. Make sure you share. Sharing is caring. Let everybody know what's going down with the Brothers of Legacy. And I was just saying, I need to kind of re-energize a little bit. I don't know. It's the beginning of the year. Usually your energy should be on 1,000. And I'm excited about the new year. Don't get me wrong. But life has been lifing. And it's been killing my vibe a little bit. So it's just trying to re-energize in the midst of just things happening. Just things happening. Fam is good. Everybody's healthy. I can't complain about some of the basics. Just things have just kind of been going down, and you're just like, where's this coming from? And even internal, like just trying to push myself, if that makes sense, and just to be more forward thinking, because we can become not only complacent, but we kind of lose your drive a little bit. So like today or yesterday, my wife and I had some discussion about where we've been kind of putting our energy, the things that we're great at and who we've been giving our time to. And I was listening to a podcast today, and he was saying, he had a revelation. And I've been thinking about this for some time. So just bear with me. Kadeem ain't here to fuss. So time as an equity. I just thought about soliloquy. You're right on time. Time is like an equity. Time is a resource that you can't get back. And the gentleman was like, I would trade my 40 hours for money. Got it? You trade your 40 hours of time in exchange for money, working for somebody. And he says there's the other extra time outside of the 40. What are you doing with it? And it's trying to find a balance where, starting a business, being an entrepreneur, it sounds great, but that exchange, extends and it becomes longer. And sometimes in the beginning, even for a while, you're blessed to even get to a point where working 60, you're earning the same that you were earning with your 40, because there's the risk variation, there's the more cost, there's a lot more expenses when it comes to being an entrepreneur or just being out there having your own business and things of that nature, as opposed to being in a safer space. Well, I'll throw the air quotes, safer space, with a job, because even if a job collapses, you're part of the system, you get a little bit of unemployment check, like there's a system more in place to protect you. Whereas with an entrepreneur, you got to set all these systems up and systems, they cost as well. Like the insurances, the things that you want to protect you, Aflac, I got to come out of pocket, but I get hurt, I get paid, but it's just things like that. He was kind of discussing, and I've been just thinking about, just trying to trying to press myself forward. That's it. Just kind of been, just motivate myself more and to get back to the plan that I started with. Mama Coriy says, you must remember this is Satan's favorite time of the year. Believe me, you are not alone in January. I feel you. So just pressing forward. So my wife and I, like I said, we was discussing the investments we've been making in other spaces, other people, and how we need to kind of reinvest into ourselves. I'll just say, some spaces have been sort of fruitful. It's just, it's just been a lot. It's been a lot, and it's been wearing on my other, my things, the things I need to put more of my energy into to get out the legacy that we have discussed and achieving, things of that nature. So I just wanted to kind of share that this morning, where my head is at. I do have a gentleman coming through that is in the G League, or he is going to a combine. I keep feel like I'm saying that wrong. Am I saying that right? Combine is.
You're saying it correctly. You are
okay.
correct.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. And he may be coming through. He may be running a little late. If not, then it's gonna be Freestyle Tuesday.
So, ED, just to get on, with you.
What's up, Jeff?
We got to be entitled to respond. When you give a soliloquy. Hey,
Darren,
we are entitled to respond, because if not, you'll be taken away from our time and taken away from our energy and all. You got us. You got us. Invested in you now. Okay. What I want to say is something that I tell people. When it comes down to especially when it comes back to to the fitness or whatever, is remember your why. Remember your why. Not the X, not the Z. Okay, that was a corny joke. But
that's good. It's Friday. We're warming up for Friday. Don't worry. Up.
Remember your why. Because you can get and even like this stuff that Pastor was my pastor was about with church, like what he ended up doing towards the end. He started a series, and because we had again this is startup church, and he had this series that pretty much was resetting and letting us refocus on the church's mission. Going in deep into the mission, make sure that everybody understood why this church started and what the church's mission was. So, every now and then, and this is that time of the year, and he did at the end of the year, so we go into the new year. Right. So here you go. Now this is that January that Mama Coriy talking about. Let this be your resetting and remember, like, hey, what is it? What's my drive? Right. So there's always this remember why, man, and
you can see it,
and you be straight, man.
No doubt.
Because like waking up in the morning, going to go to the gym. We get up at like 4:35 in the morning, and
4:35. Can you?
I'll be like, this is the bed. My wife Caroline, I'll be like, yo, I want to get up, and it was like, yo. First off, we want to get up early because we want to get to that gym so we get in and get out. Two, we don't want to deal with all these new folks taking up all the equipment.
The resolution.
I know what they're doing.
And
right.
So
So there's a whole lot of things that pile into why get up this early, you know. So yeah, man. There'll be times where you're like, I'm tired, I don't want to. Now our biggest motivator is right here on this app. Looking at the rankings. It was this guy named Brad who was up top doing we think he was cheating. But you know,
what is that? What app is that?
This is the activity at the gym. At the gym that we go to.
Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater, Larry.
Oh yeah.
You're right below.
I don't know who this Charles A is. I want to find out who Charles A is. I know everybody in that gym right now. So
you need to find him. See what he's doing. Early bird gets the worm. But apparently, Mama Coriy, Charles get in there later. And he's grabbing all the worms.
Charles got a whole bunch of activity. I'm like, the gym don't even have a pool, but he goes swimming. We don't got a pool, but look, where is he swimming at? Not in the pool. He's swimming in the shower.
Are you tracking Charles' movement? Leave Charles alone.
Oh yeah.
Jeff said, Larry, if I was that big like you, I'd just go in and bully them small people off the machines. Roll up on. You done yet? Are you done yet? You done?
So I had to give up that. I had to give that guy up.
Right. We was trying to ignore that, but you put it up. You said, "Why is Larry pointing out his wife was fifth?"
She changed wrists beside her Apple Watch was on.
Okay.
She got some new gloves, and I don't think it's tracking her properly. So
it is. Yeah, good job. Good save.
But she is in fifth place. I beat that. Right? I'm in second.
Right. All right, Kaneem. What up, brother?
What's going on, gentlemen? I just wanted y'all to make sure y'all got all that out your system. I ain't want to interrupt y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know it took you about 10, 15 minutes to get through your intro, so Larry came through with a little interesting entertainment as far as exercise, but not if you got apps. And he's gym stalker, so
right.
Everybody know what's going on. You want to know some info about folks at the gym? Larry. Well, Larry, they on the leg machine. He on the leg machine by 2 minutes.
2 minutes, 30 seconds. How long you gonna do legs? But
no, man, I'm good, man. It's out here raining. I'm talking about it's like a monsoon out here. I can't really do what I want to do in the monsoon, so I got my whole day on pause.
Okay.
Hey, but do schools close because of rain?
Oh no! My baby's at school right now. Dropped them off in the rain.
Here in Georgia. Some have here in Georgia.
The schools up here are closing early because of the rain.
Yeah, some have.
Oh well, now I heard in Richmond County, in Georgia, they closed schools down.
For rain?
Yeah. I mean, for the kids.
We was in school all day.
Don't be that old.
In that rain, and we had to walk home in that rain.
Bro, it didn't matter what it. See, it didn't. All we had was rain. So we had rain. I mean, we had a little wind because we had tropical storms and whatnot.
Right.
But that didn't mean nothing. If it wasn't hurricane force winds, you was going to school. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If it wasn't a 2x4 shooting down the street, going 50 miles an hour, you was going to school. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I woke up this morning and they was like, schools are closed.
Look at that.
That's what I'm looking at, bro. That's why I'm still sitting in my truck. It raining out here, boy.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, man, it's raining. Hopefully it'll be over with by 11:30.
But school,
I'll just be chilling.
The kids need to be in school.
Right.
It's just rain.
It's different today.
It's just rain.
Mama said this weather's different today. It's not the weather we used to send you guys out in. It's not the same.
Man.
Oh no. Anyway, happy New Year, Mama Coriy. Even though I said it on Facebook, I just thought it'd be good to hear my voice say it to you. Happy New Year, there, young lady.
Did we have that conversation? How long? Oh yeah, we did.
We said April. We said April, right?
Oh, April. April is how long? Okay.
April.
April delay. What's up, Thomas? Good morning, sir.
What's going on now, bro?
Thomas is giving us the smile.
You can't hear us. We can't hear him.
I'm up here talking, and my microphone is muted.
Right.
I'm having conversations like, I'm like, they didn't even respond. They just ignoring me this morning.
No, we wouldn't do you like that, bro. We wouldn't do you like that.
They ignoring me? Nah, it's me. I'm my bad. Two mutes just in case,
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I was saying that you say Happy New Year as long as you ain't talked to the person since New Year. It doesn't matter. It could be July.
Happy New Year, Deborah.
Yeah. But yeah, the weather is hitting a little bit different, but none of us are raised in Georgia. Georgia weather is just different.
Right.
Yeah.
You right about that.
I don't know how many times I've woken up and just saw trees laying down. Just because.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, Kaneem, if you're driving around, you're gonna see some knocked down trees somewhere.
Am I wrong? Now everybody. Well, Larry, you ever stayed in Georgia? You ever lived in Georgia?
Yeah, I did. I lived in 14 years.
No, I'm just see, Thomas lived in Georgia, and me and AD still in Georgia.
Right.
But I ain't never seen so many people. And mind you, I've been here 20 plus years. I ain't never seen so many people die because a tree fell on their vehicle.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, man.
Right.
That's the Lord was calling you home for real. If you just
swinging.
You got to be at the right place at the wrong time for a tree to take you on home. You know what I'm saying?
So the first time I ever heard of someone dying from getting struck by lightning because they were standing under a tree was in Georgia.
Yeah, was it at a park?
It was two kids, or there were some kids that were under.
I remember. I think this was like early 2000s. They was at a park, and there was a group of kids.
Yeah,
it was like 5 or 6 of them, but 2 of them didn't make it.
Right. And they.
But this was almost 20 years ago, though.
2011 or something like that. The lightning hit the tree, and
everything around it just dispersed into the ground, and they got hit.
Yeah, but I mean, behind my house when I lived in Georgia, we had these just super tall trees, and anytime a storm would happen, I'd be afraid.
Right.
About 4 years ago, when I was there, I left out of town. It was literally this time 4 years ago. Left out of town, came back. And my neighbor's tree had fallen, and it went through my yard, which my yard was big. Went through my yard, smashed one side of my fence, smashed the other side of the fence into the other neighbor's yard. That's how big that tree was. And the tree in front of my house had fallen one year, blocked the whole street. And it's just crazy. It was 2008. I was on my way to work, and I remember seeing all these pine trees just laid. They're just all along the road, just all falling. And this was in the Sandy Springs area. It's just crazy, when you're there in Georgia and you get storms like this. Stay your butt home.
I had we had 3 trees fall last year, like all together. Like one fell in the front, one fell in the back, tore up the gate, the other one fell in the back. I mean, thank God, honestly, keeping it 100, had they come the other way,
right?
We'd have like bam, bam in the front, bam. Yeah, it would have been real bad. So by the grace of God, And
hey man, do y'all remember when the tornado came through downtown Atlanta?
The Georgia Dome and all that.
Man, I'm talking. Y'all remember the Sundial restaurant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, when they were checking all the windows, I probably about 40 or 50 windows come out there.
It took forever to repair those windows. But the crazy thing, so where I lived, I had a view of the downtown Atlanta from the back of my house. I could see downtown Atlanta, and when that storm came through, I was literally looking out my back window, and you could see the storm coming in, and it literally made the whole downtown disappear just for a moment, and then came back, and you could see downtown.
Wow.
And I didn't know what happened, but going to the news, I was like, that little disappearance of the town just tore everything up.
Right.
Yeah. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. They showed on the little Georgia Power cam, and this happened when I was working at Georgia Power, and they showed on the cam. Man, it was like a 5-star alarm alert. They had every crew. When we talk about crew, I'm talking about like the line crew, all of the line crew. Everybody was just dispersed downtown. It was just so many. I was like, all the power is really underground. What y'all going out there? But they still got power poles is right next to the road.
Right.
I never did understand that when I got here. Like, y'all put the power pole 6 inches from the street.
Right.
Like, if somebody had an accident, or if they just wasn't paying attention, like reading a text message, it could be a bad day.
Right. Exactly.
Real easy.
Yeah.
Before. Oh wow. So Jeff said I did have a tree fall on my house about 30 years ago, and it came through the roof, and I had a tree branch sticking through the ceiling about 4 feet. Wow. Said insurance made my house better than before. So it's blessing, really.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I got one that's about 10 feet away from my house, yeah, and it would be a blessing.
Right.
If that tree would just come on.
Anyway, Reese says I was chewing a flavor stick back in the day. My white boys asked what it was I was chewing. I told him a tree fell in front of my house. I told him it's tradition that black people must eat the tree that falls in front of their home.
Wow.
He said, I still never told him I was joking. That was 1995.
Oh, Lord.
Boy, Reese had tall tails back in the day.
He's a
tall tail, that Reese.
All right. So, all right. Larry.
Yo.
What's the word of the day, brother? What is the word?
Give it to me, Larry. Come on now.
See.
Pull one. Hey, Cam loose booty. Pull one out of there. See, pull one out.
All this crap that Kaneem be talking. I was gonna go at gobbledygook, but I didn't want him to mess that one up. So we're gonna go with.
Oh Lord. Wait, you got me too.
All right, hold on. Before you get into the word,
Larry, go ahead.
How you feeling about your loose booty days right now? We're in day number 2, right? Day number 2.
Yeah, it's like clockwork. 3:00 in the morning. It's like this.
Ooh.
Get up.
Hey, you don't know what you looking at, but you wide open.
I was like, what's waking me up? And then I saw an explosion. I was like, oh snap.
Yeah. Hey, y'all know, yo, we talking about bomb movements. You know, yo.
Absolutely. It's serious. The older you get, anyone young out there, the older you get, you don't play with it. Your stomach start doing something.
It's not like we just roll around being like, hey, did you do today? It ain't there's some context to it.
Nah,
you wasn't thinking about talking about this when you was in your 20s. That was the last thing on your mind.
And not even the thought. Not a thought.
Back it up.
I'm off schedule right now.
We've been talking about farts and doo-doo all our life. Stop lying.
Dog.
We've been talking about farts and doo-doos ever since we was little boys. Stop acting like you.
I'm pleading the fifth.
We ain't.
Let me say this. Let me say this. We don't have a suffix to it though. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't putting ill you nasty.
Right.
We just like man. I hope you had a good one.
I hope you didn't bust a blood vessel.
It's a whole lot different the way we talk about it now.
No doubt.
Why your eye red? I was straight.
Listen, it's almost like falling. Like if you trip, like back in the day, you fall, clean fall. We're like, now you fall. You're like, oh snap! You all right? You
You
good?
Yeah. You got so much care now.
Right. The last couple days, you know, I must have ate something. That ain't me, but that's what it sounds like. The conversation.
Right. I think I ate something.
Yeah, I ate something.
What was the date? What was the date on that milk bottle? Oh man. No.
My stomach can't handle that milk.
Right.
I only cook with it.
Oh man.
All right.
Oh, man.
What's our word today?
All right. The word of the day is serendipity. Serendipity.
They actually had a movie called Serendipity.
Actually, that works. It's the act of finding something valuable or interesting when you're not looking for it.
Well, that'd be a movie.
Right. Okay.
I told Thomas when I had something for it. Thomas was like, he's like, I got a better way to.
Oh, hey! Let me give y'all an update.
Oh, update.
Let me give y'all an update on my truck situation. So.
Oh yes, sir.
So went out there Sunday, because I was tired of with the mission Saturday. Went out there Sunday, me and my youngest son. So I kind of already knew what I thought it was. It was a battery. So went out there, popped the hood, went up under there, and one of the connections is so you got your hotline that goes straight to your starter, and you got another line that I got connected to my radio system. So it got a little fuse on it, but it was loose, so I tightened it up, and then I got the remote start. So I'm like, all right, let me see if it'll start. So I did my remote start. And click. It didn't want to start. I said, okay, all right. So started taking the battery off, took the battery up there to Advanced Auto, which I can't stand, but that's where I bought the battery from.
We'll get into that.
But they tested it, battery bad, say replace battery. So the dude is going down the line. Now, why they do this, I have no idea, but they always do. And he started out telling me the price. Oh yeah, this one is $299. This one is $249. This one is $209.
Right.
And we got one for $189.99. And I see they got one for $89. I say, why you didn't start off at the bottom?
Right.
Why you start off with $299?
Start with the lowest number.
So we were going through it. But he told me all the prices.
Right.
But he didn't give me none of the details or the descriptions.
Okay.
So I don't know what the amperage is. You know what I'm saying? So it took a certain amount of amps.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You can start
cold cranking,
but it won't. The battery won't last as long if you got low cranking amps.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's a little message out there.
So I said, I want to get the same kind I got right here, and I got it from Advanced Auto, but it's called Autocraft Silk.
Okay.
So when I brought it back, I was like, all right, let me just get what I got right here. Y'all, we don't sell Autocraft.
We don't sell that one no more.
Yeah.
They always.
I'm like, the battery.
Why they do that?
I say the battery like 4-5 years old. It ain't like, well, we don't sell that no more. I said, what you sell? I always sell the Die Hard. I said, well, did y'all used to sell it? Yeah, we used to sell it, but all we got is Die Hard.
Oh,
I said, all right, well, let me get one comparable to this one.
Yeah.
He said, okay, all right, that one is $189.99. I said, okay, all right, well, let's do that. I said, I got a battery, so I get my little cord charge or what. He's like, oh, that's what the cord charge. If you don't have it, we'd have added it. $22. I said, you'd have added.
Wow.
$22 more. That's false advertising. No, sir. If you look right here, it says, I said, stop talking to me.
Just get my battery.
He told me to read right here.
Yeah. He told me to read right here. Big as they say with the battery or whatnot. So I was like, all right, give me the battery. So we take the battery back. I have my son put the battery in. Now with my truck, they got some brackets, and then they got a stabilizing bar, and then they got an anchor plate at the bottom. So the anchor plate keeps the battery stable, and the stabilizing bar will not. If the plate fails for what it keeps the battery from rolling all over the engine. Anyway, so I tell my son to put the battery in. He put it in. Well, he can't get the battery down in the seat where it's supposed to go.
Right.
So I said, if you turn it that way, he looking at me trying to. I said, no, you can't look at me and turn it. You got to, you got to look at the battery and figure out how it's gonna fit in this hole.
Right.
So he finally get it in there, and we start putting the brackets on. And I'm trying to tell him, like, right is tight, left is loose. Like, if you remember LL,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Lefty loosey, right. That's what I remember. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. There you go.
Yeah, however you want to remember it, but remember that. So, at first, I gave him a combination wrench. There was a ratchet wrench. So, it's like a box head with a close, you know. So, I gave him that. And then, so he was doing it with that, but he couldn't get down there deep because it was kind of tight.
Right.
So I get him a socket, get him an extension. Right. He got a ratchet, he got all that.
Right.
So he always got confused when he tried to tighten it up. I said, once you put it in the tight position, don't touch it no more. Right. Every time you pick it up, you ain't gotta adjust it. It's in the tightened position right now. So he said he's doing that. Is it good now? I said, do it feel tight? Oh. I was like, well, you know, I hope you ain't never got tightened up no wheel, love, because you're gonna have a problem. Talking about
You know what Sean just said right there is so true. It's like I'm frustrated listening to the community. I'm like,
we all feel the tightening in our chest, like
you can't
dude.
Clean the milk up. How do you do it? Wipe. Oh, this is a true situation. Wipe up the milk, and they smear it. No, dude. I need to tell you how to get the towel, what towel to get.
Yes, a step by step, play by play. Right. I'm like, I hope you don't never forget this, man, because I ain't gonna be with you everywhere all the time. You gonna need to understand. If you don't remember nothing, left is loose, right is tight. Remember that, unless it's left hand thread, but
right. I mean, it's rare. Once in a while,
you ain't gonna run into that.
Right. Once in a while, I was just thinking that. I was like,
the only time
you gonna throw them off.
The only time you gonna run into that is if you're in an industrial environment. Right. Other than that, left hand thread is nothing you should be worried about. But right tight, left loose, just keep that in mind. Clockwise. Tight. I think counterclockwise.
What it is, Kaneem, right? We it's like we need to write an instruction book on the art of figuring it out. That's it. Can we keep it real? Like some of the stuff that you're teaching, you had to learn on your own.
I did.
You learned it on your own. Like this is the art. Like my son, and he did all right. Like the handle on the door was like loose or whatever. I was like, all right, son, I need you to tighten this up. Just go tighten it. I was like, the tools, you know what the tools are, and, figure it out. He did it. It took him a minute, but I was like, figure it out. I had him put a toilet seat on. I was like, just look at it. Take your time. He got it. I was like, and the thing is, Kaneem, I don't want to stand there.
Right.
You figure it out, because you going to do stuff, because we got a process. We do things one way. They do it, we've been doing it. So I need, while they're figuring out, looking at it, and we see the obvious because we've done it. So I'm like, figure it out. This is how you do it.
Bro,
figure it out. So even
I'm right there with you.
I mean,
I got a ceiling fan. Well, I had a ceiling fan in my bathroom, right? Okay. So I'm like, I don't nearly need no ceiling. Who's gonna turn the ceiling fan on while you're in the bathroom? My wife was a little sad.
Right.
See the ceiling fan go.
Right.
But she understood that, like, you don't never turn the ceiling fan on while you're in the bathroom. But she thought she was looking at it for the aesthetics of it. I said, okay. It looked good. I was man, snatch that ceiling fan up out of there. So me me and the boys, I'm like, all right, y'all take the ceiling fan out. I'm gonna go and cut the power. So I go cut the power. But we did it in the daytime, so all we had to do was open the windows for light. So I cut the power. They in there, they taking the ceiling fan out. Now, mind you, they did undid all the bolts.
Okay.
Now it's time to take the wire nuts off. To actually keeping the wires connected, red, white, the black, the ground, the green, all that. So all that's still connected.
Okay.
So the ceiling fan is just hanging.
Okay.
And they looking at me like, what's next?
What's that?
I say, take your wire nuts. I say, take your wire nuts off.
Hey, Sam. Hey. Morning.
Hey.
I said Sam. Go
Yes,
ahead.
man.
So they look at me like, what's wire nuts? I say, all right, it's those caps that you got on your wires. You see the wires just coming out of the wall? Turn them off. And they started tightening it up. Other way. Took them off. Now they taking them off, but they forgot that was holding up the ceiling fan.
I see you, Knie. I see
guess
where you going with this. I know something you got to supervise.
That ceiling fan come
Hey, ceiling fan come down, both of them. They got blades to the face. Bow, 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 bow. Hey, one of them caught it with his neck.
I'm sorry.
But I will say this: ceiling fan never did hit the ground.
Okay.
Ceiling fan never did hit the ground.
Okay.
Hey, hit him upside the head though.
Good job.
Let me ask you a question. In this day and age, would you trust driving a car that one of these kids changed the tire on?
Hell no. Hell no.
No,
man.
Like old buddy.
How did Miss Sophia say it? Hell to the no.
Yeah,
exactly. When I go to the tire shop, because they rotate and balance tires and all that stuff, I don't do none of that. But going there and messing with some of these kids that are in those garages, I still feel nervous because I'm like, can y'all follow instructions well?
Right.
Do you guys get that there's certain points that you have to hit?
Right.
And there's been times where, I get my car back and I'm like, man, they didn't even put the air in the tires right. I don't know. I got to go check these lug nuts and all these other things.
Sometimes, how about you check when you go for the oil change and you see them kids doing it? How many times you check to make sure
the oil's in there?
The oil's in there and they didn't put the cap back.
Bro. Hey, bro, I check to make sure the oil in there, but I don't do nothing about the plug.
Listen, I don't know how many times the oil filter has been loose. Like after an oil change, or the plug's been loose, or something's been loose, and I've driven home, sat there, got oil leaking out, and I'm like, wow. That's a problem. It's an oil change, and you got everything you need right there in front of you. Just tighten
everything. And they ain't got to bend down. They just got the little thing like,
yeah.
They ain't got to bend down.
What's wrong with these children? It is funny because when you say we figured things out, I don't even remember someone teaching me how to change a tire. And we didn't have YouTube back then either.
Oh no, I learned that on accident.
This is what it has. I just think these nuts have to be tight. I think you have to figure out where the jack plate goes and just figuring it out. It's like it's a puzzle.
What's the order?
Crossword puzzles. We could do regular puzzles. We could do all kinds of puzzles. We could do change a tire. Come on, man.
What's the order you put your lug nuts back in?
What's the order?
Yeah, it depends on how many it is.
Depends on how many you have. That's the first.
Yeah.
All right.
If you got 6, it don't matter. If you got 5, it do.
Right, left, and if you have 5, it's like
you gotta do the star.
Yeah, but when do you tighten them? When it's on the jack or off?
When it's off.
Oh, you got always don't ever tighten them when it's on the ground. Always tighten it when it's in the air.
Oh yeah.
You get them all the way down to the point where your final tighten when it's on the ground.
you torque it while it's on the ground.
once on the ground.
Right. I'll let y'all. Hey, don't y'all change now. Tie I got me.
Hey,
don't change.
Hey,
don't change now. Tie I got.
All I have to say is this, Kaneem. Be careful with
your
tightening your lug nuts while it's on the jack, because that mug will fall over on
you. Exactly, it's gonna fall.
Hey. That's because y'all don't know what y'all doing.
Hey, Thomas.
Y'all put it on the body. Y'all put it on the body instead of the
Thomas, whose car was having problems? Whose car was having problems? I know my car's fine. That was always your car doing cars.
Hey, hold on. Yeah. Hey, I'm in my car. I'm in my car.
I think there's a video for when should you tighten your lug nuts? In the air or off it?
So you tighten them, but you don't torque them in the air. You torque them on the ground. You do a final torquing. I think with Kenny, you're saying tighten them. We tighten them while it's on the jack, but when you lower it, you torque them. You go through and you torque them.
Listen, I'm not saying nothing because I know my auto skills is little, so I know I do everything probably opposite and wrong. So I'm not saying nothing. Oh,
you just gotta know what you're doing. For those that don't feel comfortable,
you want to make sure that your wheel is totally flush.
Yep.
You know, you want to make sure that you have everything settled before you put it down. I get that, but that final tightening will rock your car.
We gonna get us an expert on
it. Hey, if you doing all that to tighten up your boat, then you don't know what you're doing.
You don't know what you're doing. Y'all don't know.
You shouldn't have to rock your whole car to do it like that.
Do you have a torque wrench, Kaneem, in your car that you tighten your bolts?
Do I have a torque wrench?
Who got a torque wrench?
Or do you just use the 4 square thing?
Oh, y'all some auto nerds.
He said, hey, first of all, if you call it a thingy, you really don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
we don't use a thingy.
I do know what it is. It's a lug wrench.
He said if you call it a thingy,
okay,
so
for everybody else, keep it.
All right.
I'm trying
before we
to
get out of here,
as possible for everybody.
Guess it's not showing up.
Hold up. I want to give a shout out real quick. Shout out to Jim Harbaugh and Michigan Wolverines on winning.
Congrats.
College football chip.
Yeah, I can't hate on them. Michigan won fast.
Incorrect. The running back, he did his thing. Was it 190 yards, something like that, something crazy. He killed it. But Penix still represented. I don't think he played too bad, except for that one interception where he forced it. But his lineman stepped on his ankle. So
yeah, he missed a couple of throws though. I got to say it, but he was under pressure all game and he was getting pounced. So that's kind of hard as a quarterback to get your throws in. But Jim Harbaugh is my favorite coach. I don't know why he became my favorite coach. You know, when he was in Frisco and he gave Cap his chance and just really, you know, how he rode things out and the way he coached and he made decisions and he didn't let anyone sway him. He became my favorite coach in Frisco. And then when he went to Michigan, I really wanted to see him in this moment right here. So it's good to see. Do you think he's going to be back in college next year or you think he's going pro?
I think he's going pro.
No, he gone.
Wait, hold it. Wait a minute.
I want him to stay.
He spoke on sports.
He sure did. And he was confident.
I sounded confident like I knew what I was talking about.
Right. He said it like he knew exactly what he was talking about.
I want him to stay in college because he even said he was going to retire in the college circuit.
That was good.
But I don't think after this year that he got suspended a couple of games or whatever. I think it is time for him to go ahead and try his hand at the pro side again. But I'd rather him stay in the college level. College rank. He do his thing.
Do your thing. Just let y'all know before we get out of here, it is International Choreographers Day. So Kaneem, take a bow. Do your thing. There you go.
Oh,
so it should move.
Man, I got a dance meeting tonight, matter of fact.
See, that's what I'm talking about. There we go. Let them know. It's International Choreographers Day.
Yeah, maybe I'll put that in the group chat for the band.
Shout out.
What was that? What was that dance you was talking about? You was doing
Memphis Juke.
the Memphis Juke.
We gotta see. We ain't seen it. Weren't supposed to send us a video?
Because I ain't finished practice.
Okay.
Do you got what's that girl's name? Grant Hill's wife.
Tamia.
So you got her dance down yet?
Nah, man, I ain't never really learned how to do them group dances like that.
Man,
the cha-cha slide and the whatever the other one, Cuban shuffle, and I ain't never really learned none of them dances.
The wobble? I know you got the wobble though. You got the wobble.
I ain't never learned the wobble either.
Takes skill. Juking takes skill. All right.
That's why I say, Sean, I'm still practicing.
The juke takes skill. All right. So look forward to seeing Kaneem's doing his juke before the end of this year. We appreciate you guys for being here, rocking with us. And yes, I was supposed to have a guest. I don't know what happened, but down in my shondo, I knew he was not going to be here. So, appreciate
okay. So,
and I'm going to talk about him when he comes on.
You wasted all our time. We shifted our whole schedule. So, and you even knew he wasn't going to show up.
I felt it. He was, listen, for the record, though, we have been texting and responding. He's like, I'll be on in. I'm coming. I'll be there. I'm coming. So,
see.
No, he ain't.
I bet she ain't even sent you a text message in the last hour either.
Half hour, sir. Half hour.
Ain't sent you nothing. Hey, just butter your biscuit and just drive.
Nothing but the biscuit. All right, y'all. Listen, we appreciate you guys for rocking with us. It's Mental Health Wednesday tomorrow with Matt Genius. He's gonna be here. So make sure you guys tune in. We got a great topic. So and we get the Loose Booty Chronicles from Larry. LBC, the Loose Booty Chronicles. So we look forward to hear more about that. And
LB
he's right.
from LB.
So much to the Shondo. What's up?
We're gonna have LB from LB.
It'll be very serendipitous when we were all done.
Oh Lord! And then he used the word today. Yeah, we ain't looking for it, but we found it anyway, huh?
There we go. We're right. We weren't looking for it. So,
booty radicals.
Booty radicals.
He said booty radicals. Appreciate it, Mama Cry. I haven't seen her say great conversation in a while. Appreciate that. I take that to heart. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Make sure you share. Let everybody know who we are, where we are, what we do. And that's it. If all hearts and minds are clear, 988, if you or someone you love is having a mental health crisis, make sure you dial 988. And as always,
monsoon raining out here, just to let y'all know.
It's still monsoon raining?
For those that's not outside or not in Georgia, yeah, it's still.
I was out there.
It's doing that here too.
I'm in a little 5 Point tonight. I'm over here off of Moreland and Euclid.
Okay, well, go visit Kaneem in his car. He's on Little 5 Points. Say hi.
Well, the skies
He's in the
are
yellow
blue
vest.
and the sun is coming out here.
You might need to meet him on the boat. You might need to get you on a boat. Get
you a boat.
Get a boat.
It's some flooding out here, y'all. You laughing? There's some flooding out here too.
Oh no, they've canceled school. You know, it's real. We had a tornado warning. We got a tornado warning, guys. So
freeway was flooded. I was like, come on now, freeway. Why you got to be flooded?
So we see you guys tomorrow. Know that we love you. Jesus loves you better. Continue to pray, and if you haven't found Christ in your life, do so today. Accept Him into your life. All right. That's it. That's all. Peace out.
988.
988. I said that. I thought I did. If I didn't. All right. Thank you.
My bad.
Peace.